Hi friends, this is Andy Vegan. Today is my juice fasting day, and gentle juice fasting is a very special kind of juice fasting because you always feel great. That is necessary, otherwise no gentle juice fasting. Feel great or leave it. And that's important because if you feel great, then the energy flows free inside. Yeah? And that's what we want. Flow is the guiding principle in life. It's based on ahimsa, on non-violence. And if you, as soon as you use violence, you have to face obstacles. You have to be blocks you. Like something stops you. Yeah? You don't want to stop. You want to flow. You want to feel the flow inside of you. And that's why the highest principle is ahimsa, non-violence, to make it possible to live like that. In every single moment, full awareness. And that's why we can't do something that is against ahimsa, against non-violence. We cannot do on purpose, we cannot do a discipline that feels painful to us and makes us contract and block ourselves, like an aesthetic discipline from ancient times. We read about that, fighting inside, and things like that, and killing and things. That's nothing to do with yoga, nothing to do with ahimsa, non-violence. From the ancient scriptures, ahimsa has always been the only guiding principle, the first guiding principle. It's a law, universal law, everywhere, for everybody. We have to face the consequences. So the flow principle is the perfect solution. And that's why we do gentle juice fasting. Always feeling great, always adapting to our conditions, to how we feel, how we think, what we need, and everything. Okay, today is a kale juice. To be precise, it is a pear juice with kale and apple. Kale here is the main nutrient-dense ingredient, I would say, because green is so important. It's the kale, 2 leaves or so. I have here 2 leaves, or maybe 3, I don't know. Not too much, otherwise it's too bitter. And pear and apple. You have 3 pears. They are nice in season here, very inexpensive now in the shops, and even less expensive, more inexpensive, apple. I have 1 apple here. It's a sour apple. Should be sour because it's very nice with the kale together. The pear brings the sweetness. The kale likes the sweetness very much, and a little bit of bitter, sour, is nicely balancing the bitter. So I did not do this juice before. I'll try it now. I guess it might be delicious. We'll see. I'll tell you in a second when the juice is ready and I taste it in front of your eyes. Everything is juice, and there's almost nothing left over. The rest of the pulp that comes out of the juicer in the backside is just almost nothing, because I juiced this several times. I put it back into the juicer again and again, and if you have the slow juicer like here, like the Champion one, that is easy to do. And then a fast juicer, like a centrifuge, I don't know the English word now, doesn't matter. It's not so easy because it gets stuck, but with these slow juicers, masticating juicers, that is possible. But then you have a more creamier juice, a thicker juice, like this one now, but it's still not too thick. And by the way, I like the thick juices, that creaminess, but it is a little bit creamy. And now I have to taste it if it's the right combination, the right proportions. Because one other thing is, by juicing is not only good for the health and good for the mind and the spirit, it's also inspiration. Because when you focus on your digestion, you need a lot of energy for that. 60% of the food energy goes into the digestion. If you don't have to do that, with the intestines are free and the nutrients go directly into the blood, then you can focus totally, all the energy of the food, you can focus on your thinking and inspiration and intellectual work. So to do this juice, I combine 3 fruit, and I feel the combination might be nice. Yeah? I find new recipes with this. So this is what I do now. I taste it and I will find out if the combination is good. Let me see. There's no lemon, no ginger. I like to do that. but on purpose, I just took 3 ingredients. Apples and pears are very nice in season here, original, and kale too in wintertime. As soon as kale, it's freezing outside, the kale has been harvested. After the first freezing, the kale has been harvested, and then is harvested, and then it's a little bit sweeter. Otherwise, before the first frost comes, the kale is more bitter. That is due to the nutrients. More nutrients after the freezing means sweetness. Yeah, nutrients is good. Yeah, it's most nutrient dense leafy green on the earth is the kale. Yeah. That makes it very important for the nutrition, and almost no oxalates in there, so enzymes, inhibitors. So this is my juice now from the pear and from the apple, the pear juice, and it's a very wonderful, nice flavor, very gentle. The kale is very strong, but the apple and the ginger and the pear makes it so gentle, and it's super healthy, of course. With all of the good qualities of the apple and the pear. Apple and pear are very good for digestion. Yeah, helps in the digestion both ways, both sides of digestion, and elimination of the things you have in your intestines. Apple and pear help them remove from the body, and that's very good. And then we have a lot of vitamins here, minerals, of course, and the green. The green is one of the most important nutrients for us. And yeah, here we have a nice combination. I hope you enjoy. And tell me if you like on YouTube, commenting, or on Facebook or Instagram. I'll be there every day with a new recipe. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.